University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Good afternoon, Xavier Musketeers. Today is November 18th, 2022. I'm Alexa Cruiser.
And I'm Anthony Frederickson. This is Xavier News.
The new paid Twitter subscription, Twitter Blue, has received massive backlash on the platform since its release due to a recent stock market crash that the users caused. The subscription allows you to gain the verified status on the platform without going through the verification process, and Twitter users have been impersonating companies and making false statements. Comments made by an account impersonating the insulin company Eli Lilly are said to have caused a crash in the stock prices of the company. It is unknown if new owner Elon Musk will continue the service in spite of this.
Amazon has begun laying off employees from their device and service teams. Executives say that they have begun shifting focus and responsibilities within many of their teams, which has led to the elimination of other teams. It is unclear how many workers have been laid off, but it is rumored the number will be 10,000 by the time they are done, about 3% of the franchise's workforce.
The D'Amelio sisters are once again taking over the media. They started off as TikTok stars, and now Charli D'Amelio is featured on Dancing with the Stars, and Dixie D'Amelio has launched her singing career. When their reality series, The D'Amelio Show, was released, fans were able to take a closer look inside the family's lifestyle. Dixie talked about wanting to create a bigger name for herself and not just be known as Charli D'Amelio's sister. She released her song Be Happy, which reached number 55 on the UK singles chart and 56 on the Canadian Hot 100 chart. Unfortunately, Dixie's time in the spotlight quickly ended when Charli dropped a new song called If You Ask Me To. The song created a popular trend on TikTok of users making fun of Charli for always stealing the spotlight from others, including Dixie. Some people are saying they think Dixie may even be getting a kick out of seeing everyone take her side rather than Charli's.
Our condolences are with the University of Virginia in the wake of a deadly shooting that occurred on Sunday, November 13th, around 10:30 p.m. This shooting left 3 football players, Deshaun Perry, Devin Chandler, and Lavelle Davis Jr., dead, and 2 others, whose names were not released, injured. The suspect was apprehended Monday morning and has now been charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder and 3 counts of using a handgun in commission of a felony. The president of the University of Virginia, Jim Ryan, issued a statement early Monday morning saying, "This is a message any leader hopes never to have to send, and I am devastated that this violence has visited the University of Virginia. This is a traumatic incident for everyone in our community, and we have canceled classes for today, Monday, November 14th. I'm holding the victims, their families, and all members of the University of Virginia community in my heart today, and we will make plans to come together as a community to grieve as soon as the suspect is apprehended."
As midterm elections results are finalized, codifying Roe v. Wade continues to be a concern. President Joe Biden said that there may not be enough votes in Congress to ensure that Roe v. Wade is codified during a news conference on Monday morning. The results of the midterm elections show that the House of GOP has a majority by 6 seats. In the Senate, the parties have a difference of 1 seat. Although the difference in the Senate is quite small, passing a bill requires 60 votes, needing 10 votes of Republican support. Commenting on likelihood to gain support in the House, President Biden said that they'll get close but will not make it.
Wondering when Jersey Mike's is going to open? Field reporter Lauren McAllister checked in for an update.
The obstacles that are really holding us back are the city permits, the building permits, and every time that we think we have everything completed and we submit it, they come back with something new that we have to submit, a new permit that we have to submit. We believe that we have crossed all of our T's and dotted all of our I's, and we are hoping to have all of this squared away within the next 2 weeks. Next week is a short week because of Thanksgiving, so that is, kind of a hold up as well. As soon as we come back from Thanksgiving, we are hoping to expedite everything and have it, open sooner than later. Especially on the weekends. We will be open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, not starting out, but eventually we will be open till 2 a.m. So that's going to give an option for the students to come down here, grab some food, maybe listen to some music, and just enjoy their weekend on campus. Really what I'm most excited about is the excitement on your all's faces when we open, because I know this has been a long-awaited journey for everybody.
The alternative band The Neighborhood has fired their drummer Brandon Fried after allegations of sexual assault. The accusation comes from singer Maria Zardoya, who called out Fried's actions online and demanded the band find a new drummer. To the surprise of many, they actually did, and pretty quickly too. The band issued a statement saying, "We have zero tolerance towards any kind of inappropriate behavior towards women. As a result of Brandon's actions, he will no longer be a member of The Neighborhood." This is a big step in the right direction for an industry that has become increasingly tolerant to letting musicians get away with these actions.
As of December 3rd, our beloved go-to dollar stores will be permanently closed in the United States. The U.S. inflation rates keep increasing, now by 9.1%, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Due to rising prices, people have been shopping at dollar stores instead. 2020's COVID outbreak resulted in these economic and financial difficulties, leaving people of middle and lower classes without a way to gain affordable resources. Keep a lookout for a closing sale coming soon. Hopefully our Dollar Tree stores will still remain standing.
Need something to watch? We've got you covered. We here at the News Desk would like to recommend 2 movies that are sure to knock your socks off. The first is the Korean noir romance Decision to Leave from director Park Chan-wook. This is his first film since 2016's The Handmaiden and proves to be a worthy entry in his expansive library. The film follows a detective who falls in love with a suspect while investigating the death of her husband. The response from critics has been overwhelmingly positive, with Ben Thompson declaring it to be his favorite movie of the year, calling it a masterclass in filmmaking. Decision to Leave releases on November 24th in select theaters. Be sure to check it out. We would also like to recommend Tar, the new film from director Todd Fields. This is Fields' first film in 16 years and more than lives up to the hype. Tar is a character study of its titular protagonist, Lydia Tarr, played by Cate Blanchett, a world-famous conductor struggling to record the performance of a lifetime. Critics have hailed Blanchett's performance as a tour de force, and the film as nothing short of a masterpiece. There's no doubt we'll be seeing the cast and crew of this film at this year's Academy Awards. The film is to currently available rent and purchase on Amazon Prime and is available in select theaters. That's all from the News Desk.
We will be right back with a Xavier Sports Report.
Hello everybody, my name is Drew Collins, and you're watching the Sports Report. As always, let's get started with professional sports right here in the Tri-State. The Cincinnati Bengals are set to face off against division rival and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bengals are currently sitting second in the division behind the Ravens, and the Steelers are sitting in fourth. If the Bengals want to go back to the playoffs and even to the Super Bowl, it starts now with the divisional games. Now let's hop into campus sports recap this week. Xavier Hoops faced off against Fairfield on Tuesday and ended with another big margin win, 78-65. They started the season 3-0. The best performances came from Nunji scoring 23 points and Fremantle with a rare triple-double. And for women's hoops here at Xavier, the ladies team also has started the season undefeated with a blowout win over St. Francis 78-52 earlier this week. Now it's time for the weekend preview for Xavier Sports. And up first, the swim team. They have a meet at the CSU Magnus Cup. Good luck to the swim squad. And women's soccer will travel to Virginia to take on the Cavaliers after a big win in double overtime last week to advance in the NCAA tournament. Good luck, ladies. And this game is live as we speak on ESPN+. The volleyball team takes on DePaul at their place at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And, just in case you haven't heard, there's a pretty big game today for Xavier Hoops, possibly the biggest game of the season. Number 12 ranked Indiana takes on our Muskies tonight in Cintas at 6 p.m. And this game has been sold out, and fans across campus have been camping outside Cintas waiting for tip-off. Well, that's a wrap on the Sports Report this week. Let's go X.